Let me ask you something. Why do some people with average salaries, average jobs, average lives end up building real wealth, while others, sometimes earning more money, end up broke at 50? It's not luck. It's not the economy. And it's definitely not because rich people have some secret you don't. It's habits. 5 specific habits that quietly keep millions of people trapped in a cycle of financial struggle. And most of them don't even know it's happening. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what those habits are. And more importantly, how to break them. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to see your relationship with money in a completely different way. Welcome back. If you're new here, this channel is all about helping everyday people understand money, build wealth, and stop making the same financial mistakes that keep most people stuck. Let's get into it. Habit 1, lifestyle inflation. Picture this. Marcus just got a raise. After 3 years of hard work, his salary jumps from $45,000 to $60,000. He's thrilled. So what does he do? He moves into a nicer apartment. He leases a new car. He starts eating out 4 times a week instead of 2. 6 months later, Marcus is saving less money than he was before the raise. This is called lifestyle inflation. And it is one of the most silent wealth killers out there. Here's the psychology behind it. Our brain is wired to adapt. When we earn more, we quickly start to feel like we deserve more. And that feeling is completely natural, but financially, it's dangerous. The people who build wealth don't spend every dollar they earn. They spend less than they earn, and they keep that gap wide no matter how much their income grows. The fix is simple but not easy. Every time your income goes up, let your savings go up first. Automate it. Treat it like a bill you must pay, because future you will thank present you more than any new car ever will. Habit 2, no clear financial goals. Here's a question most people can't answer. Where exactly do you want to be financially in 5 years? Not a vague, I want to be rich answer. A real, specific number. A real plan. Most people are wandering through their financial life with no map and no destination. And when you have no destination, every road looks the same. So you spend on what feels good now because there's nothing pulling you toward later. Studies in behavioral psychology show that people who write down specific financial goals are significantly more likely to achieve them. Not because writing is magic, but because clarity creates commitment. So here's your homework. Write down one financial goal. Make it specific. Make it time-bound. I want to save $10,000 by December next year. That's a goal. That's something your brain can work toward. Without a goal, you're just hoping. And hope is not a financial strategy. Habit 3, avoiding financial education. Nobody teaches us this stuff in school. We learn algebra. We learn history. But we never learn how compound interest works, how to read a paycheck, or what a Roth IRA actually is. And because most people were never taught, most people just avoid the topic altogether. They find money confusing, intimidating, boring. But here's the brutal truth. Financial ignorance is expensive. Every year you don't understand investing, someone else's money is growing while yours sits idle. Every year you carry high-interest debt because you didn't know better. That debt is quietly eating your future alive. You don't need to become a financial expert. You don't need a degree in economics. But spending even 30 minutes a week learning about personal finance, reading a book, watching a video like this one, listening to a podcast, can completely change your financial trajectory over a decade. The people who are wealthy aren't smarter than you. They just started learning sooner. Start now. Habit 4, living without a budget. I know, nobody likes the word budget. It sounds restrictive, like a financial diet that you'll quit after 2 weeks. But let me reframe it for you. A budget isn't about limiting your life. It's about directing your money, telling it where to go instead of wondering where it went. Think about it this way. Imagine running a business but never tracking your expenses. You'd have no idea if you were profitable. You'd have no idea what was draining your cash. You'd eventually run out of money and have no clue why. That's exactly how most people run their personal finances. Money comes in, money goes out, and at the end of the month, they're staring at a near-empty account, genuinely confused. A simple budget, even a rough one, gives you awareness. And awareness is the first step to control. You don't need a complex spreadsheet. Start with 3 buckets: needs, wants, and savings. Every dollar you earn gets assigned to one of those 3. That's it. That's the foundation. Once you see where your money is actually going, you'll find places to cut that you didn't even realize existed. And those freed up dollars? That's the beginning of wealth. Habit 5, waiting for the right time to start investing. This one might be the most painful habit on this list. Because it doesn't feel like a bad habit. Feels like caution. I'll start investing when I have more money. I'll start when things calm down. I'll start when I know more. Meanwhile, time, the single most powerful force in wealth building, keeps moving without you. Here's the math that should keep you up at night. If you invest $200 a month starting at age 25, at a 7% average annual return, you'll have roughly $525,000 by age 65. But if you wait until you're 35 to start that exact same habit, you'll end up with only about $243,000. Same habit, same money. A 10-year delay cost you nearly $300,000. That's the power of compound interest. And that's the price of waiting for the right time. The right time was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Start small. Start imperfect. But start. So let's bring it all together. The 5 habits that keep people poor. Lifestyle inflation that grows with every raise. Drifting without clear financial goals. Avoiding financial education because it feels overwhelming. Spending without a budget. And being surprised every month. And waiting for the perfect moment to invest. A moment that never comes. None of these habits are about being lazy or careless. Most people fall into them simply because no one ever showed them a better way. But now you know, the gap between where you are financially and where you want to be isn't talent. It isn't luck. It's habits. And habits can be changed starting today. If this video made you think differently about money, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Every week, we break down financial concepts in plain English so that anyone, regardless of income or background, can start building a better financial future. And share this with someone you care about, because the best investment you can ever make is in the people around you. I'll see you in the next one.